Hello everyone. So I have this magic 8 ball and it's off right now. I can ask it a question and turn it on and it'll respond. Outlook's not so good. If I press Command R, it will come up with a new response. I can also press delete and it'll do the same. Okay, and this is what we are going to make today. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to start with a blank sheet and I'm going to decide where I'm going to put my on and off button. So I might want to put it here in E2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to data and I'm going to go to data validation, and from there I'll choose a list of items. I'm going to put my list and I'm just going to put on and off. Okay, and then I'm going to save. Now I have a drop down and it shows on and off. Okay, I can format that any way I want. Once I'm done with that, I can decide where I want my 8 ball to go. So I'm going to decide to put my 8 ball here. I'm just going to merge some cells, maybe this much. And this is where all my phrases are going to go. So I'm going to merge that. So now I'm going to work on my second sheet. So I'm going to create another sheet. I'm going to add sheet. This is my sheet 2. And I'm going to want to make my 8. So for the 8 ball, I'm going to insert an image. So I'm just going to go to Insert, Drawing, and I'm going to create an 8 here. Okay, so now I'm going to insert my image of the 8, insert image in cells, find my 8. Okay, so next I'm going to enter all the phrases that I want to use. You can enter your own, you can find a website that has the 8 ball phrases, up to you what phrases you want to enter. Okay, so now that I have my number and my phrases, I can go back to the first sheet. So from here, I'm going to start entering my formula. So first, I want to code for what it would look like or what would appear if my 8 ball was in the off position. First, I'm going to start with the equal sign, and I'm going to do a couple of if formulas. So I'm going to start with if, and I want the 8 to appear when it is off. So I'm going to say B2. I'm going to say if B2 equals off, and then I want it to show, if B2 is off, I want it to show this 8 here. Okay, so now I also want it to show something else if it was on. So I'm going to put if B2 equals, in quotes, on, then I'm going to reference. So I'm going to use index for reference. I'm going to reference sheet 2, and I'm going to reference this range here. And what I want to do with that range is I want to select randomly between the values in that range. So I'm going to use ran between, and I'm going to use 1 as my lowest value, and then I'm going to use count A, and then I'm going to again select this range, and now I'm going to close my formula with the same number of closed parentheses as I have open parentheses, and enter. And now let's see if it works. It's on. Okay, so now I can format that. Okay, so now I'm gonna find my 8 ball to go over this. You type startup magic 8 ball, here it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna save image as. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to insert, image over cells, and I'm gonna find my 8 ball that I just downloaded. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fix my format to align with the size of my 8 ball. So once everything is formatted the way I like, I can test it out to see if it works. So in the off position, okay, I have my 8. Okay, and test it out. You can click Command or Control R for refresh. Or I just like clicking the delete key. It still works. It will change on anytime you make a change to your sheet. And when you're done with it, you can turn it off. And that's it. That's how you create a magic 8 ball in Google Sheets.